The by-election results from Ward 23 in Bedford, within the Raymond Mlaba local municipality in the Eastern Cape, mark another important chapter in South Africa's dynamic political landscape. This victory, celebrated by the African National Congress, ANC, reflects not only a retained position but also a moment for introspection and analysis about the party's standing and the broader state of South African politics. Today, we will dive deeply into what this election result means for the ANC, its supporters, and the broader implications for local governance in South Africa. From understanding the historical significance of the ANC's role in this municipality to breaking down the numbers and voter turnout, we will explore all aspects of this development. To set the stage, let's look at where the ANC comes from, particularly in municipalities like Raymond Mlaba. Historically, the ANC has been a dominant force in South African politics, especially since the country's first democratic elections in 1994. The party's policies and values, rooted in the liberation struggle against apartheid, resonated with a majority of South Africans. This was especially true in regions like the Eastern Cape, a province often seen as a stronghold for the ANC. The Raymond Mlaba municipality, named after one of the key figures in the anti-apartheid struggle, is symbolic of the party's deep connections to South Africa's history of liberation and progress. In recent years, however, the ANC has faced challenges, including declining voter confidence, criticism over service delivery, and internal divisions. The by-election in Bedford comes against this backdrop. It wasn't just about filling a seat, it was a litmus test for the ANC's current standing and its ability to connect with voters in a rapidly evolving political landscape. Winning this by-election and retaining the seat was crucial for the ANC, not only to maintain its numerical advantage but also to signal to its supporters and critics that it still enjoys the confidence of the people. In the 2021 municipal elections, the ANC secured this ward with 67.14% of the votes. Fast forward to the recent by-election, and the party retained the seat with 59.08% of the votes. While the ANC remains victorious, the decline in voter support cannot be overlooked. It raises questions about why fewer people voted for the party this time. Are there growing frustrations among the electorate? Is the decline reflective of broader trends in voter apathy, or is it tied to local issues in Bedford and the Raymond Mlaba municipality? The ANC's provincial communications head, Gift Ngondi, framed the victory positively, highlighting the solid support the ANC continues to enjoy. He expressed gratitude to voters and acknowledged their trust, emphasizing the party's commitment to addressing the community's needs. This statement is not just rhetoric, it carries a message of renewal and responsibility. Ngondi's remarks about not taking voter confidence for granted signal an awareness that loyalty cannot be assumed, especially when communities are grappling with challenges such as unemployment, infrastructure decay, and poor service delivery. Voter turnout in this by-election was 53.45%, a figure that warrants attention. On one hand, it reflects a majority of voters participating in the democratic process, but on the other, it shows that nearly half of eligible voters chose not to cast their votes. This turnout raises questions about political engagement and trust in the electoral system. Did the ANC supporters stay home because of complacency, or were other factors at play? Similarly, what role did opposition parties and independents play in this election? These questions are critical for understanding the full picture. One of the key figures in this election was Ndilika Rosemary Zumini, the ANC's candidate and now the councillor-elect. Her victory comes with expectations and responsibilities. The ANC has publicly called on her to prioritize service delivery and serve the community with humility and dedication. This call to action reflects the growing demand for councillors to go beyond politics and address pressing issues that affect daily life in communities like Bedford. Dlamini's performance in office will not only determine the ANC's reputation in this ward but will also influence how voters perceive the party's ability to deliver on its promises. This by-election also serves as a microcosm of South Africa's broader political dynamics. For the ANC, retaining the seat is a reminder of its historical dominance, but the reduced margin is a wake-up call. Opposition parties, though not victorious in this election, may find encouragement in the ANC's decline in voter share. These parties will likely use this data to strategize for the next major elections. For voters, the outcome is a reminder that their voices matter, and their choices shape the political landscape. As we look ahead, this by-election offers valuable insights into the challenges and opportunities facing South Africa's democracy. Local elections are not just about numbers, they are about the lived experiences of people and how political parties respond to their needs. For the ANC, the task is to rebuild trust, improve governance, and strengthen its connection with communities. For the opposition, the challenge is to present a credible alternative that resonates with voters. For voters, the responsibility is to stay engaged and hold leaders accountable. The Raymond Lobbe by-election is a small but significant moment in South Africa's political journey. It reminds us that democracy is an ongoing process, one that requires participation, vigilance, and a commitment to the common good. While the ANC celebrates its victory, the real test lies ahead, delivering on its promises and proving that it truly represents the interests of the people it serves. What are your thoughts on the outcome of this by-election? Do you think the ANC's reduced margin is a sign of trouble, or is it simply part of the normal fluctuations in voter behavior? What can political parties do to engage more voters and ensure higher turnout in future elections? Share your insights in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more discussions on South Africa's political developments. Your voice matters, and we want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and we'll